Football League. This is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. On one sideline, we've got a look at the head coach of the visiting Raiders. This side running out of time for a turnaround after this 1-5 start to the season. Leading the opposing sideline, a man who needs little introduction. That's Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's going to be Harrison Butker to get us started. And we're rolling from rainy Arrowhead Stadium. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
Looking to throw right away. Brought in right side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
First carry here for the rookie from Texas Christian. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First and 10.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Run here from the gun. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line, man. Were they ever ready for a tremendous push inside? It kept them from reaching the chains.
Now hang on here. The Raiders say not so fast. They've got that challenge flag out. All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So the penalty is going to back them up 5. And in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. So after the false start penalty, they're left with 3rd and 8. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Hey, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Setting him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Working now from the gun. Pass caught by Jack Besh. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Caught outside, beyond the marker. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
A 7-yard gain.
Previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Jeanty from the gun. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets some more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
19 Tiger.
Third down from the gun. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it down from the 37.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Here's a dive up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Completed over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Etienne gets it on his own read. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another give here to Jency. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Caught quickly on the slant. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. They're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Pass play now. Jump off, caught by his back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. That's a Vegas first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Las Vegas.
The running back gets it on the draw. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. 7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3.
18, Hawk 70.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down.
60, 19 Lions.
Back now, pressure coming. Has it in close. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1. Just about a yard to the markers. They're going to take the risk and go for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown. No first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. Now hang on here. The Raiders say not so fast. They've got that challenge flag out.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called. We think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
Genty is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Cam Little to try the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Now a give on the counter. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, these are what I call the body blows. It's not a home run. It doesn't deliver a chunk play, but it's these runs of 1 to 5 that keep you on schedule and take a little bit of steam out of that defense.
Completed to his running back. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
ETN will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up that.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Chiefs take a second-quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. But Tucker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jeanty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
On 3rd down, Jeanty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
He has it on the QB sneak. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. With the big guys up front saying, give me a push, and I'll do the rest.
Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
He's going to throw it. And this one is launched downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. I'll throw it. And finds Bash, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Jeanty. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Throwing off the play fake. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. It's a screen play to Jeanty. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Counter give to Jeanty. And this draws him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Throwing from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Imagine the weather's playing a role here. Instead of trying a field goal, they're going to go for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop them short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't. And you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
This time looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
You can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo. And that ball is zipping all over the field.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Setting up to throw. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they could be facing 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Returning it from the 4. Dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. And backed up this deep in their own territory, probably content to just take that lead into the locker room. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Catch made underneath by the back. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, they'll run. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Bad play straight ahead. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Tackled by Jeremy Chin. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is Jalen Lane. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep. And this time, it works. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they play host to the LA Rams. And here's the Rams wideout. This, one of his 3 touchdowns in the first half. This one's at the half now, and it's the Rams have built a comfortable advantage. 24-7 they lead at the half. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Cleveland Browns. And this is Dylan Sampson. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Browns lead by a field goal at halftime.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He'll begin his return from the 11. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Called in left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
It's a designed run for Mahomes. Only able to get back to the line on that first down. So no gain.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Getting out to his left. He calls his own number again. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Rice, the motion man right. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. Third down.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Raiders get to it. Now they'll return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
The Raiders have their offense back out there. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Giving this to Genty. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. First down now, ball at the 33. He's going to throw this one. Connecting on the slant. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 23 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Las Vegas, first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Raiders
straight ahead with Genty. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
There's no question, Kate. Big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So they get dings for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Third and long. They're going to throw. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. That's taken in by Tucker. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
57-yard attempt.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And this will remain a 4-point game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To the air, Mahomes. He's running with it. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Yellow.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. They get 4 of those penalty yards.